Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
Which one will return the highest number of data points? Or which one will have the highest all workers? They will return the maximum number of workers. Current workers, past or terminated workers, future-related workers, everything. And employees, contingent workers. So this will return the biggest number, biggest population of workers. Then after that, which one is a second? Which one will return the second most number of? All active and terminated. All active and terminated. Right? Because it's a smaller set. It's a smaller set as compared to all workers. It returns employees and contingent workers because it is workers, but it does not return future-related workers. Right? So yes, it is only active and terminated. Now, versus all active employees. What does this one do? It returns only, yes, go ahead. Shrita. Much smaller set of much smaller. Yes, much smaller population. The same set of fields. Remember, it is not like it will return a subset. It is returning a subset only in terms of instances of data. The number of workers, yes, it will return a smaller set. But not in terms of fields. Let's say, in all workers, if you are able to access that and create a report, you want first name, last name, higher rated, etc., etc. The same set of fields will be available for all active employees as well. But just that the number of instances will be less. The number of workers that will be returned are less because all active employees will have a filter inbuilt right, which says that it will only return active employees. Will it return? Future-related employees. Future hires. No. Will it return terminated employees? No. Will it return contingent workers? Not for all active employees. Not for all active employees, right? So all active employees is just for your active employees. Now let's say you are going to create a report on compensation, right? You're going to submit a report to your manager about which workers are getting what compensation. So which data source will you use between these three? All workers, all active and permanent workers, versus all active employees. Which one would you use? All active employees? All active employees. Now, why would you do that? Some rational, some reasoning. Maybe because compensation we usually do for active employees of the organization. I really don't know why would we do it for terminated employees, because we don't need them. Yes, we don't need them, correct? But at the same time, the compensation for the future employees is also something that we might need to get. But again, that is not included in all active employees. Yes. No, I'm just asking between these three, right? Yeah, there may be some other data sets which will allow you to take future data employees as well. But now why not? Why not all active and terminated workers can we use that? I'm not really sure, but we may. But again, my rationale behind saying no would be, why would I need compensation data of somebody who terminated? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Maybe that is a good rationale. Like, yeah, why? Maybe I don't need the information of terminated workers, right? In that case, I would not go for all active and terminated workers. What can be the other rationale behind not choosing active and terminated workers? Yeah, when we do for compensation. Yeah. Just a compensation, right? Yes. Okay. Because we are checking for a complete compensation of active or by a zombie. We have wanted to know the current as a Saturday, how much we are giving. That is a separate to have mentioned. So correct. What we need exact, current, and that's called status, not in with the direct or terminated and knows. So because of the use, this part active, or that's probably correct. That is, I mean all that is correct, right? Together. I mean all of you have said that. But why not? Let's say, I want to use, okay. One reason was you said that. Okay, I know I do not need the compensation of terminated employees. That is one big rationale. I definitely agree. But there is one more point. I want you to notice that between all active and terminated workers versus all active employees in terms of compensation. Is it because all active employees include the does not include the contingent worker? Because contingent workers' compensation will be taken care by their employer, right? Correct. When we did compensation, we had this big, bold point saying that compensation is assigned to employees only. Correct. Remember that point. And I made a lot of drama and story about it. So all compensation is assigned to employees only. So if we are talking about compensation, why bother taking a data source that also has contingent workers? Because we have to filter them out anyway. Right, in my report, I have to filter out contingent workers if I choose a worker kind of thing. If I rather choose the data source that returns only the employees, then I don't have to add another filter. Because sometimes, the reason I am specifying so much, I'm stressing so much on this, or choosing the right data source. Because and from a training perspective, it might not make a lot of difference, because we are working in a training tenant, which doesn't have a lot of information. But in the production tenant, in the real world, I was working with a customer the other day. They had 375,000 employees. Okay, all over the world. 375,000 employees. And they wanted me to create a report for them, which had like around 80 to 90 fields. Okay, different parameters of each and every worker. Now I won't say employees, I should not say employees, it's all workers, right? All workers. So I was creating a report on all workers' data source. 375,000 employees around, plus they had hired 30,000 more. So around 400,000 employees, 75 fields per worker. So just imagine the volume of data that this report is going to generate. So I ran this report. It took around 40 to 45 minutes to run okay. And then they came up with some calculations and custom fields. So I had to add the custom fields, like around 15 or 20 custom fields I added. So that took the
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.